Okay, I know this video is very late, but here it is, my top 10 anticipated movies of 2018. I really should have done this before Christmas, really, but anyway, I've done my research. I know what it is I'm really looking forward to, and I really can't wait to check out, and that I'm hoping will actually be really, really good. So, let's dive straight in. And in at number 10, it's Annihilation, starring Natalie Portman. It's a science fiction horror. It's based off a series of books, I think. But one of the reasons why it's in this list and that I'm really looking forward to it is because of the director, Alex Garland. His directorial debut was Ex Machina, an amazing, beautiful movie, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm really looking forward to this movie. In at number 9, it's Boy Erased. This is the second movie now to be directed by Joel Edgerton. And again, I loved The Gift. That being his directorial debut, The Gift. I absolutely loved that movie. And so that's one of the reasons, again, why I'm really looking forward to his next movie and why it's in this list. It's starring Russell Crowe and Nicole Kidman. They play the parents of a son who comes out as gay. And another main reason why I'm really looking forward to checking this movie out is the movie explores gay conversion therapy. So yeah, very, very interesting, and I'm just really looking forward to see what Joel Edgerton brings to us. In at number 8, it's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them and the Crimes of Grindelwald. If you'd asked me before the first movie came out, would one of these movies actually be in my top 10 anticipated movies, then I would have said no. As it happened, the first movie ended up being in a top 10 list of my favourite movies of that year that it came out. Do you know what? I can't actually remember what year it came out from the top of my head. But anyway, it was in my top 10 list, my top 10 favourite movies of that particular year. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to a sequel. I really didn't expect to like that first movie as much as I did. It was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be, and I really connected to it. And I'm a fan of David Yates as a director. I really like his style as well, so I'm glad they've kept him on to direct the sequel also. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the second Fantastic Beasts movie. In at number 7, it's Ready Player One, and I don't actually know an awful lot about this movie. I've seen the trailers. It looks really, really cool. It looks fun. The main reason why it's in this list and why it's at number 7 is because it's Steven Spielberg returning to sci-fi again. I absolutely adore Steven Spielberg, and I love what he does with science fiction. And yeah, it's just great to see him back in this genre again. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Ready Player One. Might try and read the book before it comes out, but I'm quite a bit behind when it comes to books at the moment. But yeah. In at number 6, it's God Particle, the third movie in the Cloverfield trilogy, maybe, or series of films. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I absolutely loved 10 Cloverfield Lane, an absolute beautiful movie. I really enjoyed the first film as well, but I just loved that sequel. But yeah, really looking forward to God Particle. It's been rumoured that Netflix might be buying it from Paramount. I think that's the last thing I read. So it might not hit cinemas, maybe. I don't know. I only just read that today, actually. But yeah, God Particle, the third movie in the Cloverfield franchise or series of movies. Really looking forward to it. So, in at number 5, and it got really hard for me when it comes to the top 5. But anyway, I decided, and at number 5 for me, it's Avengers Infinity War. A lot of you might gasp, because I think a lot of people's top 10 anticipated movies, their lists, Avengers Infinity War was, I think, number 1. A lot of people have put it number 1. A lot of people are really looking forward to this film, and it's understandable. I am myself looking really forward, I'm really looking forward to this movie. It looks great. I love the directors they've got attached to it. I think it's going to be a good movie, but they would just have movies that I hold a little bit closer to my heart. But yeah, Avengers Infinity War is in at number 5. It's looking dark. I really like what the Russo, is it the Russo or Russo? I think it's Russo. The Russo brothers did with the Captain America movies. So yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be a really good movie. And Josh Brolin as Thanos, brilliant casting, and I just can't wait to see what he does with the character. In at number four, this might shock some of you, but it's a DC film in front of a Marvel film. Yeah, and it's Aquaman. I believe it's DC's only release this year. But yeah, Justice League, massive, massive disappointment for me. It was in my top 10 disappointed movies of 2017. But Aquaman, for me, I'm really looking forward to it. You got James Wan, who's attached to direct it, and I loved The Conjuring and the Insidious movies. They were they're really good, solid horror movies. They're not the greatest, the best horror movies ever made. Considering horror movies today are pretty lame, he really crafted some decent movies there when it came to Insidious and The Conjuring. So I'm really looking forward to see what he does with Aquaman. I, the Fast and Furious movies that he's directed, they were fun, they were over the top, but I'm sort of hoping he brings that fun to Aquaman, but as well as just don't make it too silly, and don't get that Marvel humor out. Like what they should do with the Star Wars movies at the moment. I don't know what this thing is with Marvel humor. Really, really getting to me. But yeah, Aquaman. Cannot wait to see it. Oh, and I can't imagine anyone else playing Aquaman either. I can't say his name. Jason Momoa. I think that's how you say it. I loved what he's done with the character. He was probably one of the only highlights when it comes to Justice League. I really liked what he done with the character, and I think he suits the role. I think he's brilliant, great casting. So yeah. And in at number 3, it's Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I'm one of the very, very few people, I think, that grew up watching these movies, loved, adore the original. The original was the first movie I ever seen in a cinema. And so it's one of those movies, along with Star Wars, that helped spark my love and my passion for film. So yeah, but I'm one of those very few fans, those few hardcore fans that really, really liked Jurassic World, the first one. I absolutely adored it. It was a film made for the fans, and I'm really looking forward to its sequel, Fallen Kingdom. In at number 2, and it's The Predator, directed by Shane Black. This is a film that might raise some eyebrows, maybe? I don't know. It is quite high up in my list. It's number 2. I'm just a massive fan of those movies. Adored the original. I actually really liked the second film as well. And I enjoyed Predators. For me, it played it a bit safe, and it didn't really push the boundaries like I wanted it to. But no, I really like the movies, and so yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what Shane Black does with this franchise. In a way, he's returning. He's going back home because he starred in the first movie. He was Hawkins, the first guy to get killed by the Predator, and so yeah, it's great to actually see him actually directing one of these films. And I'm a fan of his as a director. I like what he does with his movies, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to us with the next Predator movie. Apparently, it's more of a direct sequel to the first Predator, though it does have characters that are relating or connected to characters from the second movie. So I based between Predator 1 and 2. It's not, as far as I know, at the moment, it's not actually ignoring events from the second movie. But yeah, The Predator, cannot wait to see it. At number 1, it's, well, you probably guessed it by now, and it's Star Wars. It's Star Wars, Han Solo, a Star Wars story. Solo, it's called. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a little bit worried. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit worried about this film because of what's gone on behind the scenes, and the fact that we haven't even seen a trailer yet. That is really, really worrying. There are being quite extensive reshoots. By the sounds of things, Ron Howard has basically remade this movie. I don't know if there's going to be anything left of. I can't actually remember the names of the two guys that were originally directing this movie. No. Shame on me. Shame. Yeah, I can really. That's gonna bug me now. But they directed the very good Lego movie. Why can I not remember their names? But anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not a massive fan of Ron Howard as a director. He's an okay director. He was actually a very safe choice or safe decision to bring him in, I think, to sort of look after or take over the reins of this movie. It'll be interesting to see what he does with a Star Wars film, but like I said, I don't, I'm not really a massive fan of him. I don't really like what he's done with the Da Vinci Code movies, and I can't really, apart from Apollo 13, I can't think of a movie which really stands out in a movie that he's made. So yeah, but no, I am really looking forward to Solo. It's a Star Wars film, so yeah, it was going to be quite high up in my list. But then when I sort of sat down, I did all my research. It was obvious to me that is the one movie that I'm really, really looking forward to more than anything this year. I am a little bit worried, but hopefully, this is going to be a good film. I adored Rogue One. Sort of the first installment in the movies that are not really, they're not the Skywalker saga. Stories that branch away and explore the Star Wars universe deeper, and I'm really liking the fact that you're doing that, and I really hope these movies lift off because it's such a large canvas to play with and work within. And yeah, it'd be great to see a TV show. I want to see a Boba Fett movie. I want to see an R-rated Darth Vader film at some point down the line. Don't know if we get that one. Disney, maybe. Come on, Disney. You are going to own Alien and Predator eventually, and so I don't want a PG Alien movie. Keep them R-rated, please. But yeah, they are my top 10 anticipated movies of 2018. I do want to apologise again for the sort of slow and lack of content during the first few weeks of January. It's been a very slow year on my channel. I do apologise. It's just been a very busy month actually for me back with work, which is weird because January is usually the quietest and slowest month in work. But I've just been non-stop in the real world, you could say. But yeah, apologies. I do have a review coming for Coco. A little spoiler. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So yeah, what are your most anticipated movies of 2018? What are you really looking forward to? Let me know below. Was there anything in my list that you found sort of like really? Was there anything in my list that was like, oh, are you really looking forward to that? You found yourself asking those questions? Then let me know below. And again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you like what you see and you share the same passions as me, then why not hit subscribe?